Hello video reviewers, today we'll be looking at Transformers 4 Age of Extinction, Scorn, who is apparently a Spinosaurus, and a very cool looking one at that. But, sorry for anyone that hasn't seen the movie yet, even though it only came out yesterday, at the time of this video. This is actually not movie accurate, because apparently in the movie he had 3 spines. 1, 2, and 3. He had 2 coming off in these directions. But I can understand why they didn't do it, because, you know, the way he transforms. Because the way he transforms is his head right here. This is his back. So I can understand why he doesn't have 3. So I say Hasbro gets away with that. But other than that, this Dinobot's really good. I honestly rate the movie 10 out of 10. Scorn looks amazing. The paint is lacking, but because he's an amazing toy, he gets away with it. And I might as well do a size comparison for those that have gotten Slug. His spines are taller than him. So yeah, I'll put him off in the background over here. So, because I'm going to pull him out again. But yeah. One problem that Scorn has with standing is here. If I fold this down, it's hollow. I can legitimately put my finger in there. So yeah. So you can't have him do these really cool running poses. By the way, I don't know why, but he just reminds me a lot of a Velociraptor. His tail is rubber, but it's actually pretty thick, like it barely has any bend. So that I like. His spines are rubber too, they are like the same materials as the tail. Red detail here, which looks pretty nice. He's got a pretty decent looking eye, and sorry to say, but that's not actually movie accurate. His gullet does this, but if you want to actually have those cool looking head poses, you can just move it forward. So he doesn't have a throat gullet at all. So you can do looking up and very much looking down poses. But let's just move that gullet out of the way. And let's show you something that can happen with his mouth. This is how far it's meant to be open. This is how far you can open it. I rest my case at that. Transformation time, I guess. What you want to do is pull the legs down. Keep them straight. You want to take this little red piece here. Let's just fully extend the legs. You want to grab the middle toe. This will become his spike. Fold these little pieces down. Fold out the leg. And if I sound funny, it's because I'm sick. Now these panels fold out. So they go from flat and then out. Both sides. So they make his legs more 3D, but also hollow. Okay, after you've done that, you want to take where the dinosaur arms are. You want to grab the grey piece, pull it down. And what I like to do is fold the tail up. And, well, you might as well get the gullet out of the way. Rotate that. Pull out the hand. And open the jaw. Okay. I'm going to take the spikes, untab them, and bring the panel back. Then you want to rotate them. There'll be 2 slots on his back. And they will just plug in there. And then you want to rotate the waist, which will automorph the head. So the chest panel will, basically the chest panel stays stationary, but the back panel here, his head and his shoulders all rise up. Yeah, pretty nifty. You want to straighten out his legs properly. We want to take this arm and bring it down. Bring that down, because I already transformed it. Make sure this... See, what I didn't figure out on my first transformation was this actually stays loose. But if you actually twist it a bit more, it locks in. And then, for the last bit of transformation, you want to grab his head and pull it out. Here we have Scorn in robot mode. Spines on his back, which look pretty nice. Now, any of you that were complaining that he has a tail for an arm, this is movie accurate. Trust me, I've seen the movie. Now, as a person like Vangelis, whose videos are pretty good, I like your videos, man, really good, pointed out, this is hollow. As you can see Soundwave back here. Now, one way you can fix that is by pulling this forward, which means he has a Spinosaurus head on his arm. But I can actually live with that. Interesting thing is, this is his jaw, but it looks like that his jaw is on his hips. So that's pretty neat. Vangelis also pointed out that his head needs to get modded, so that way he can actually, freely look up. This is his natural head. This is by pressure, because the spikes on the ball joint are a bit too thick. So I might plan on modding his head. So yeah. So basically, if it's head like this and a little nudge, bam. His head's facing all the way up. Now, his head, just like Slug, is medieval. Interestingly enough, Scorn is the same head height, but Scorn wins in height because of his spikes on his back. So yeah. Now, in medieval times, or whatever the hell you want to mark it as, I'm not going to spoil the movie on what happens. I'm very confused about why they look like knights, still, and I've seen the movie. This is a lance, and if you're not familiar with lances, it's basically for jousting. So a guy rides on a horse, they charge each other, one of them gets knocked off. So this is a lance. It makes him pretty tall too. I can't even show it off properly. So yeah, inside his lance you'll see this oddly coloured red bit. So you got shiny, and then you got blunt. Pull that out, bam, you got a cool sword. Which English sucking God damn it! Alright, let me put it like this. It has spikes on it. Yeah. This will fit into his normal hand. If I put it in correctly. So yeah. Scorn. Ooh. To be honest, I say he probably has the best Dinobot paint job. Because he's got some orange paint here on his chest, shoulders. His face is decently painted. The spines. The silver. In my opinion, this might be the best looking deluxe class Dinobot. I don't have strafe and I don't have slash and I can't prove it. But, you get the point. Slug has a spike on his toe. Spike toe. So does Scorn. So yeah. Scorn is a very interesting character and very big. For those of you that have Bakugan. Oh man, my camera fell. Alright. Yeah, for those that have Bakugan, here is a battle gear. And this is a Drago. This is about the height of Optimus Prime compared to Scorn in the movie. These guys are big in the movie, and it's really cool. I really like them being big. I would have liked to see voyages of these guys, but that might be asking too much. Yeah. Other than that, Scorn is a very good figure, probably has the best paint. So does Slug. Apparently, the Dinobots have the best paint. I think. Because, if you look at someone like Crosshairs, his paint is pretty bad. But if you look at someone like Scorn, his paint is amazing. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Good night, guys, or morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Have a good night, day, whatever. So yeah, have fun with your Transformer 4 toys.